Hi, welcome to my 24-hour reading challenge. My name is Anna, and I will be reading these four books here. Now, with that being said, I hope you do enjoy my video, and let's get straight into our reading vlog. Well, it's the next morning, and while I did try to read as much as possible last night, I was really sleepy. I hadn't slept for I think 24 hours yesterday, and so I was really tired. I somewhat have insomnia, so sometimes I have issues sleeping, and so I've only managed to read 14 pages. That's where I stopped the timer before I went to bed, and I've been up since 4. I went for my morning walk. I already made breakfast, and I started working on a crochet bandana for my store and for my YouTube channel. So if you're watching this and you crochet, you can always find new projects on my channel. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and start reading while I listen to the audiobook because I like to read while I'm listening to the audiobook. Alright, so we've been reading for over an hour. I'm now at page 81. I'm just going to go ahead and make myself a light snack before I get back into reading. Now, the pace of the book is a little slow, but hopefully by the time I get to 150 pages, the pace will pick up. So it's now 9:18, and I just thought that I should update you. Now, if you can see on my timer that's blinking here, I've only read I think 4 hours and 9 minutes. Although I've been reading from after 8 this morning. Now today was a bit hectic for me because I had to do some stuff for my mom, and then I have a art history class at 6, which ends at 8. So I normally don't like driving when I'm reading when I'm driving. I normally just crochet when I'm driving because I don't like reading when I'm driving. So in regards to the book, we're now at 210 pages in. The pace is still a little bit slow, I guess, because they're filling you in on what's happening, but it is kind of picking up. So I'm hoping that I can finish this tonight. I still have 200 and something more pages to go, but I'm hoping we can finish this tonight and then we can start a new book tomorrow. I'm not trying to make this challenge go beyond 3 days. I had planned for 3 days because I know my days can be a little bit hectic. So I'm hoping that I could do the bulk of the reading tonight and tomorrow, since I'm supposed to be free unless my mom needs me. You know how mothers can be. Now I'm just going to get back into reading and get ready for bed. Hi, it's the next day, and I finally finished reading this Finders Keepers by Stephen King. This was a 3-star for me. I think I went in with too much expectation since it was my first Stephen King book. I wanted a little bit more thriller, a little bit more suspense. And while this did provide me with a little suspense, little thriller, it was not at all what I expected. All in all, it's a very good read. If you've read any Stephen King book and you know any real spooks by Stephen King, I'm all open to recommendation. Now, I'm going to go ahead. The remaining books I have on this challenge are all on my Kindle. I have a Kindle Unlimited membership, so I might as well utilize it. Now, the next book that I will be reading is Twisted Games by Huang. I'm already 17% in. That is 67 pages in. And so I'm just going to finish reading. So far, it's very good. However, I have to say, I'm loving Jules. And for some reason, I don't know why I get the feeling that Jules is going to end up with Josh. Josh is, I don't know. Ava's Ava's brother. I think for some reason they have this banter going on, and if they do end up together, I'm dying to read their book. But with that being said, we're just gonna. Oh, that's. I'm just gonna start our timer. That's how far I'm in the challenge. It's already past 24 hours because I started this, I think, 8 a.m. yesterday, and I've only read less than 8 hours. Oh my God. However, I'm home alone today, so hopefully I can finish this challenge today. Fingers crossed I do, because I really don't want to drag this into tomorrow. But we're going to go ahead and get some reading done, and let's see how quick we can finish this. Well, we have come to the end of our Twisted Games. Currently at 11 hour and 37 minutes. But before I move on to my next read, this was a 5-star from the get-go. I somehow knew immediately once I start reading that this would be a 5 star. I'm really glad it didn't disappoint. However, there was a hint at the end that there will be Josh and Jules after all. I'm most definitely rooting for them. I while I was reading this, what more towards the end, I kept wondering who was more protective. What's Ava's boyfriend's name? I can't remember for the love of me. But I love this more than book one. It was a nice slow burn, and I love how Reese did not or would not give up on her even when she basically turned her back on him. I'm trying to make this be as spoiler free as possible. This was a good 5 star. I'm glad I have the audiobook. I have this on through my Kindle Unlimited membership. But although I've read this, I'm definitely gonna buy the physical book because the next time I reread this, there are some things that I want to highlight personally. And once I cancel my Kindle membership, it I'm gonna lose all of that. And there's something about reading the physical book that you somehow don't get from the Kindle. I should also let you know I have the audiobook. It was for $2.99. Why would I give up such a deal? So I actually purchased the audiobook and I also finished the bandana that I was working on yesterday, which I will put up for sale on my store. Now I'm going to go into reading the next book, which I think will be Beautiful Graves. I've been wanting to read this for months, so I guess I'm just going to go into reading that right now. I'm going to get something to eat and then I'll kickstart my reading. But life happened and I didn't want to start over this challenge given that I had already started it. So tomorrow will definitely be finished tomorrow. I'm having this massive migraine. I have a little bit of insomnia. Sometimes I have issues sleeping at night, except when I'm having massive migraines like tonight and yesterday. So I'm gonna get some sleep and tomorrow by tomorrow this time I'll definitely be finished with this challenge. So I'm off to bed and you'll see me tomorrow. It's the end of the next day, and I finished reading Beautiful Graves. That was a 3 star for me. For the most part, I was a bit conflicted about whether or not I liked it. I was At one point, I loved it. At another point, I was not enjoying it. So I think I'm neutral. So that's a 3 star for me. I would definitely recommend it. It is a love triangle, and for the most parts, what I loved about it is that the our main female character wasn't constantly torn between them because one was better or more good than the other. It was an aspect as to the fact that she was in love with one before the other. I started reading all the little raindrops. That I'm at 191 pages in. I have 200 pages more left, and I'm just gonna finish this outside of the challenge because the 24 hours it is now up. So I'm gonna finish that, and then you'll get my review when I do my January when I do my wrap up in January. If you've watched to the end, I do want to thank you so much for watching. And after completing a 24-hour challenge, and I did not do it for, I did it over a 3 day period. I don't think I'll ever do this again because I realize that I'm the type of person I want to read when I have the time to read and not like within a constricted time frame. But overall, I really enjoyed it because I got three books. I was able to read 3 books in 3 days, which is still good, or more like three and a half, 3 and 3/4, because I'm like 1/3 way in the next book. So overall, it's a really nice way if you're like if you want to read a lot of books within a short space of time. It's a really good challenge to do, but for someone like myself, especially since I've just started my crochet business and I'm more focused on getting items made for my store, I think that's one of the problems that I'm having. So for now, I'm not doing any more 24-hour reading challenge. So, but overall, I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, month, year, time, minute, second. Just have a wonderful day wherever you are, and stay safe, stay healthy, stay fit. And I do hope to see you in another reading vlog. Bye.